Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to another First Play on launch day. This is Retro Snake, challenge-based snake game with retro design that is suitable for all people. I usually like these kind of snake games. I've even made a couple myself over the past several years, learning how to program myself. But is Retro Snake worth its $2 asking price? It is 40% off its first week, making it $1.19 right now until next week. But no reviews yet. We're going to take a look at this game and find out if it's worth your money and your time. And we'll be back right after this. Alright, welcome back everybody to Retro Snake. Here we go. Press start and select a level. Looks like 24 different levels. Let's see if we can start in the middle. Okay, it let us. Just clicked on number 13 there. And here I am. Avoid that shot from the... Is that a helicopter? It's like a pink helicopter. When I saw it in the trailer on Steam, I thought it was like a spider or something, but now that I'm looking at it, it kind of looks like a helicopter. So I guess you're one big-ass snake. And those, yeah, those are city buildings. You can kind of see the lights on them. Okay, I see. So you're one big-ass snake in this game. You're not some little worm in a field somewhere. No, you are a massive snake. The controls are the arrow keys, guys, as opposed to WASD, and no way to change that, unfortunately. I don't think this game is controller supported. I wanted to check and make sure that I did die by crashing into that building. You wrap around, so if you go from the right, the right of the screen to the left and top to the bottom. And that time I actually crashed because I was talking. I want to see if you die by crashing into the helicopter. I'm sure you do, but I'm going to go ahead and check it out here in a second. I kind of like the futuristic grid. I like the music in the background. However, the controls are not exactly the most responsive out there. The controls, there is like a half a second delay between when you push a button and when your snake actually turns. I don't like that at all. Another thing I'm not liking here at all is the fact that this feels like an incomplete asset flip. I could be wrong about that, but I've done a lot of these kind of games in my past, and if this isn't an asset flip from like Unity or somewhere else, it feels like an incomplete game, like it's not finished. Or maybe the developer is really new to programming, I don't know. But it doesn't feel like a complete game. The controls aren't responsive enough. I'm not seeing really a score anywhere. I don't know, it just feels like an incomplete asset kit flip. And I could be wrong about that, I don't know. Nowadays, sometimes it's really hard to find these asset kits when you go to look for them because there's so many of them on so many different sites. I mean, you can literally spend hours sometimes just looking to see if a game is an asset kit flip. Depends on where they got it from and stuff like that. If they got it off Unity, a lot of times it's a lot easier, especially when you go with a game like this where you can just, search Snake or whatever. But if it's not a Unity asset store flip, and it is a flip, it could be hard to find. Alright, so I crashed into myself over on the right-hand side. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and try again here. Let me go ahead and back up. I want to go ahead and start at level 1 and see what the difference is here. Okay, it's not any slower. The speed is the same, which is slow. And there's no helicopter, so this is really freaking boring here. Again, the controls aren't any better. They're very lackluster and not responsive at all. And you would hope for a game like this where you gotta turn on a dime that the controls would be spot on. And I'm just not feeling it here, guys. There are better Snake games out there. This is level complete. Okay, I see the 8 out of the 8 up at the top right of the TV. I kind of like the idea and the theme and the buildings and the helicopter and it being on a TV set. I do like that. What are these little blue things here? Can I crash into those and die? Yep. Okay, so it gets a little bit harder, but I don't like the fact that your speed always stays this really slow level. I mean, we don't live in 1978 anymore. They should be able to make a Snake game go a lot faster than this. In fact, I know One of my first Snake games I ever made, actually the second Snake game I made like 5 years ago, called Nerm the Worm. It was a Game Maker game. I made it so you could go lightning fast. Like, you could choose the speed going from slow all the way to lightning fast. And as you can see here, in my own Snake game I made 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, look how fast you can go. That's my game, you know, that I never even put on Steam. That's a Nerm the Worm. I made that in Game Maker 5 years ago. So you come back to this and you see this speed, there's really no excuse for this. I kind of doubt that you're ever going to increase in speed no matter what level you choose. In fact, this is the highest level, guys. I think this is the highest level. I went to the highest level, and again, it's no faster. There's no helicopters. I don't know why this level is the highest level that you can go to, level 24. But guys, I hate to say it to the developer, this game is just blah. Let me try again, level 24 here. Yeah, where's the helicopters that I saw like at level 12 or whatever? Let me go ahead and manually go to 24 and then click it. Same thing. Like, no helicopters here. My speed is still like, go to sleep. Okay, so 50. 50's up at the top right. I got to get 50 mushrooms. So this definitely is a higher level. It's just boring as crap. And with lackluster controls and a speed like this, I can't recommend this game even at the price tag that it is, under $2. Guys, if you're looking for a good Snake game like this, you can go out, you can get really good 3D games that are old as hell, but a hell of a lot better than this for free. Check out the links below, guys. You can get glTron, which is an amazing free, like, 3D cycle game. That is a lot of fun, a hell of a lot more fun than this, and it's completely free. Check that out. If you're looking for Steam games, you know, I think it's Worm.is or Worm.io, something like that on Steam, is a good multiplayer Snake game. And probably if you're looking for a single-player experience, Mrs. Snake is a game I reviewed like 3 or 4 months ago, back in February or March, and I gave that game like an 86 or an 88%. It's a 3D Snake game where you're inside of a ball, and you gotta collect mushrooms, and it's a hell of a lot better than this, and I think it's the same price, $1.99. Guys, my score on this game is a 2 out of 10. I don't like it, guys. I can't recommend it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one out there. Peace.